The Election Commission of India delegation led by CEC Rajiv Kumar is holding key rounds of talks with various sections, including political parties, district election officers and civil society at the 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗡 Hotel now. The political parties attending the meet include AIUDF, UPPL, BPF and TMC. And as you can see on your screens, heavy security has been deployed outside the hotel premises. Notably, the team arrived in Assam on a 3-day visit to take stock of the delimitation exercise. And during the visit, the ECI team will inspect the ground reality and assess expectations of stakeholders, the general public on the ongoing delimitation exercise in the state. The team also include Election Commissioner 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗚𝗘 and 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗧. And meanwhile, the Congress has given the meeting with the ECI team a miss. Speaking to media persons, APCC President 𝗟𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗚 said the ECI has only given 3 hours for the meeting to the 11 parties, but by means of being largest opposition party in the state, the Congress should have been given more time for discussions. Bora also said that the ECI had assured to speak to Congress on some of the grievances raised by the party.
মানে প্ৰথমতে তো কৈ গলুই সেইখিনি আমাৰ মেমৰেন্ডামৰ কথাখিনি আমিতো
নিৰ্বাচন আয়োগৰ পৰা আমি এই কিদিনতে দুখন পত্ৰ পাইছো এখন অসমৰ 11টা ৰাজনৈতিক দললৈ দিছে যাৰ এটা খুব প্ৰতিলিপি আমিও পাইছো আৰু এখন আমি চিঠি পাইছো আমি যোৱা 22 মাৰ্চ তাৰিখে ইলেকশন কমিশনক লক কৰিবৰ কাৰণে অনুমতি বিচাৰিছিলো দিল্লীত গৈ পেলাই তেওঁলোকে প্ৰত্যুত্তৰ দিছিলে যে অসমতে কথা পাতিম কিন্তু কালি আমাৰ দলৰ সমূহীয়া এটা আমি সিদ্ধান্ত ললো আমাৰ বিধায়িনী দল আৰু প্ৰদেশ কংগ্ৰেছে মিলি যে আজি নিৰ্বাচন আয়োগে 9টা বজাৰ পৰা 12টা বজালৈকে অসমৰ 11টা ৰাজনৈতিক দলৰ লগত কথা পাতিবৰ কাৰণে যি সভা আয়োজন কৰিছে তাত আমি অসম প্ৰদেশ কংগ্ৰেছ কমিটি অংশগ্ৰহণ নকৰো 11টা পলিটিক্যাল পাৰ্টিক মাতিছে 3 ঘণ্টা সময় দিছে অৰ্থাৎ উলাওতে সময়তে যদি এটা পাৰ্টিক 2 মিনিটকে আপুনি সময় নষ্ট হয় তেতিয়ালে এটা ৰাজনৈতিক দলে 13-14 মিনিট খুব বেছি 15 মিনিট সময় পাব 15 মিনিটৰ ওপৰত আমি কংগ্ৰেছ দলে সময় নাপাব মই নিৰ্বাচন আয়োগৰ এগৰাকী জ্যেষ্ঠ বিষয়া তেখেতৰ ফোন নম্বৰ মোৰ লগত আছে তেখেতে মোক ফোন কৰোতে মই কৈছিলো যে আমি অসমৰ মূল বিৰোধী দল সেই সম্পৰ্কত কংগ্ৰেছ দলক যদি নিৰ্বাচন আয়োগে মাত্ৰ আমি দিয়া মেমৰেন্ডামৰ উত্তৰ নিদিয়ে আৰু মূল বিৰোধী দলটোক যদি সকলো ৰাজনৈতিক দলৰ লগত মিলাই পেলাই যদি 15 মিনিটৰ কাৰণে কথা পাতিব বিচাৰে তে আমি অনুভৱ কৰিছো যে এই যি মাননীয় নিৰ্বাচন আয়োগৰ ভ্ৰমণ ইয়াত এক অন্য অন্তৰ্নিহিত উদ্দেশ্য আছে প্ৰি-ডিটাৰমাইন্ড
And speaking to the media, AIUDF leader Aminul Islam said there was not an actual need to carry out a delimitation exercise now and that it could have been done 3 years later along with the rest of the nation. Aminul further stated that as many as 5 northeastern states were scheduled for the delimitation exercise, but it is only being carried out in Assam.
अभी मिड टर्म को नहीं करके 2026 में नेशन का साथ एक साथ करें जहां में कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी का नंबर बढ़ जाए अभी करने का मतलब क्या है नॉर्थ ईस्ट का 4-5 स्टेट एक साथ में होने वाला था लेकिन देख रहा हूं कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट के बाकी स्टेट नहीं है सिर्फ असम को होना है इसमें तो दाल में कुछ काला लग रहा है इसलिए हम लोग चाहते हैं कि 2026 में एक साथ में हो जाए नेशन का वाइट हो जाए क्योंकि 1971 का 52 ईयर्स बाद हमारा डिलिमिटेशन होने जा रहा है तो अगर इसमें नंबर नहीं बढ़ेगा अगर फिर 26 में नेशन का वाद साथ में नहीं होगा तब तो फिर और अनदर 20 ईयर्स, दैट मीन्स 72 ईयर्स में नहीं होगा। तो यही एक हम लोग का डिमांड है कि 26 के साथ नेशन के साथ एक साथ हो और नंबर्स ऑफ बढ़े।
And echoing similar views, TMC leader Ripun Bora said there is no harm to wait for 3 more years for the delimitation exercise.
So our ground is, what is the urgency for 3 years? Why this public money, why these resources should be spent in vain? So therefore, since we have waited till 2001, 2002 to till, so therefore, why can we not wait for another 3 years? This is one thing. And second thing you see, so far the population, in delimitation process, the latest population census is to be taken into account. So now this delimitation, they are going to take the population of 2001. But we have available population figure of 2011. So this 11 census report, they have not taken into consideration. So this is also one of our reason. And our another reason is, so in every delimitation commission, normally the seat, the strength of the seat is increased. Now our 126 assembly seat, there is no provision of increase of seats. Now in 1972, only seat was increased. So therefore, since after 1972, it is a lots of increase of population and lots of increase of voters. So therefore, we demand that without increase of seat, there is no purpose of delimitation.
The Election Commission of India delegation led by CEC Rajiv Kumar is holding key rounds of talks with various sections, including political parties, district election officers and civil society at the Radisson Blu Hotel. Now, the political parties attending the meet include AIUDF, UPPL, BPF and TMC. And viewers, as you can see on your screen, heavy security has been deployed outside the hotel premises, keeping in view the importance of the meeting. The team notably arrived in Assam on a 3-day visit to take stock of the delimitation exercise. And we have our Chief of Bureau, 𝗟𝗓𝗓 Das, at the Radisson Hotel Blu. So, 𝗟𝗓𝗓, good morning to you. Now, what is going on out there? It seems like the meeting is a closed door with no media allowed inside the meeting. So what is going on out there? What updates have you got for us, especially at this point in time?
Before the delimitation process is completed, because the full bench of the Election Commission of India, led by the Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar, is here in Guwahati, listening to all the stakeholders.
Well, we seem to be having a bit of a technical issue there, but while we are trying to connect with our Chief of Bureau, 𝗟𝗓𝗓 Das, let me give you a brief overview of what is happening. The visit that the ECI has made or is making at this point in time, they will inspect the ground reality and assess the expectation of the stakeholders, the general public, on the ongoing delimitation exercise in the state. And the team also include Election Commissioner 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗘 and Arun Goel. Yeah, so let us once again try to connect to our Chief of Bureau, 𝗟𝗓𝗓 Das. So 𝗟𝗓𝗓, yes, we had a bit of a technical issue, but hopefully now we are able to get you loud and clear. So yes, what is going on out there? An update, please, from your side, a comprehensive update.
Yes, Chipen, this is a very crucial visit of the full bench of the Election Commission of India to Guwahati. They are here for 3 days and they are here to listen to all the stakeholders in the delimitation process, because they are here to finalize the modalities of the delimitation process, which will happen in some time from now. So they are listening to all all the stakeholders in the delimitation process. That's the political parties, student bodies, civil society organizations. In fact, the general mass is also there getting the feedback to know as to how the delimitation process should go ahead. So today is the first day of this hearing that has begun here at the Hotel Radisson Blu, Guwahati. Slowly and slowly, the political parties are coming to meet the full bench of the Chief Election Commission, and that's how it's going out right now. And we can tell that we have seen representatives from the Bharatiya Janata Party, representatives from the Trinamool Congress, representatives from the left parties, representatives from UPPL, BPF. They are all here, and one by one, the full bench of the Election Commission of India is giving a patient hearing to all the political parties. So the first day is reserved for hearing all the political parties, and followed by that, they will give a patient hearing to other organizations like student bodies, civil society organizations, and the general masses. So today is the first day, and we have seen that the political parties more or less have come here to give their feedback as to what they feel about the delimitation process, what should be the pros and cons of the delimitation process. That's how they are placing their demands to memorandum to the full bench of the Chief Election of India. Right now,
yes.
let me tell you that.
Yes, 値arindam. Yes, Arindam. Yes, Arindam, we are getting too much of ambience. We are getting too much of ambience to a point that we almost cannot hear what you are trying to convey to us. So, yes, if you could move somewhere to a much quieter environment, maybe I will come back to you again after some time. Yes, yes, Arindam, if you can hear me now, I hope we can hear you loud and clear now. Yes, please continue with your updates.
Yes. Yes, that's what Chipan, what I was saying is that this is a crucial visit of the full bench of the Chief Election Commission of India to Guwahati. They are here on a 3-day visit where they will be listening to the various stakeholders of the delimitation process, which includes the political parties, student bodies, civil society organizations, and even the general masses. So the first day of hearing has begun here at Hotel Radisson Blu in Guwahati, and today is the day which is reserved for hearing all the political parties. So we have seen representatives from various political parties like the BJP, BJP, TMC, UPPL, BPF, and the left parties, and that's how the hearing is going on right now. But significantly, let me tell you that the Congress party has boycotted this hearing of the Chief Election Commission full bench because they had made it clear in a press conference that they will be not taking part in this process of hearing of the election full bench of the Election Commission. So right now we can see that the 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗧 Gana Parishad party leaders are coming out after giving their feedback to the full bench of the Chief Election Commission. We'll try to get a reaction from them as to what are the demands that they have placed before the full bench of the Chief Election Commission, and what they feel about this entire process.
Election
Yeah, so again, we seem to be having some technical challenge there, but while we are still trying to fix it, yes. So some of the members, some of the MLAs have come out, and media is on to them now. They are taking reactions from the MLAs now. Yes. Yes, so viewers, some of the MLAs have just come out of the meeting, and media is taking their reactions. But while they are still trying to take reactions, yes, the Election Commission, once again, as a reminder, led by CEC Rajif.
𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗘, Tinisukia, Zila Bilakot population growth to come. Dhuburit besi, Bongaigaon besi, Nagaon besi, Morigaon besi, Borpetat besi, Dorongot besi. যদি সেই গ্ৰোথৰ ওপৰত ভিত্তি কৰি দিয়া হয় তেতিয়াহলে তো এটো এটা ডাঙৰ অন্যায় কৰা হ'ব আমি কৈছো যে ন্যাশনাল জি পলিসি বাৰ্থ কন্ট্ৰোলৰ সেই পলিসি ঠিকমতে সেই জিলাবিলাক মানিছে যিবিলাক জিলাৰ নাম আমি ইতিমধ্যে উল্লেখ কৰিছো কিন্তু এই জিলাবিলাকত মনা নাই আৰু এবনৰ্মেল ইনক্ৰিজ আছে কিন্তু তেনেস্থলত 2001 সেন্সাসৰ ওপৰত ভিত্তি কৰি যদি এই কামখিনি কৰে স্বাভাৱিকতে উজনি সমষ্টি কমি যাব আৰু এই কাৰণে কৈছো যে 30% ভেৰিয়েচনৰ কথা আমি কৈছো 30% যদি ভেৰিয়েচন হয় তেতিয়াহলে এইবিলাক মোটামুটি ঠিকে থাকিব গতিকে এই দিকটোৰ প্ৰতি বিশেষভাৱে গুৰুত্ব দি ডিলিমিটেশনৰ কথা আমি কৈছো আৰু কৈছো কিছুমান আজি ধৰক আজি দুটা সিট ৰিজাৰ্ভ সিটে আছে জনজাতিৰ কাৰণে নন ট্ৰাইবেল বহুত আছে গতিকে তাত যদি সিট বাহে এই সিট যাতে ফ্ৰী হয় এই কথাও কৈছো আমি মেমোৰেন্ডাম দিছো মেমোৰেন্ডামৰ কপি আমি আপোনালোকক দিম আৰু বহুতখিনি কথা তেখেতসকলে বহুতখিনি আমাৰ পৰা জানিবও বিচাৰিলে আসাম মুভমেন্ট সম্পৰ্কে বহুতখিনি কথা তেওঁলোকক আমি খুব ক্লজ 6 ৰ বিষয়ে আৰু অন্যান্য ক্লজ বিলাক সম্পৰ্কত কিছু কথা তেখেতসকলে আমাৰ পৰা জানি লৈছে আমি কি বিচাৰিছো কেনেকৈ হলে ভাল হয় এইখিনি কথা আমি আলোচনা কৰিছো
সংৰক্ষণ ব্যৱস্থাটোৰ ওপৰতো কিবা আপোনালোকে ৰাখিছে নেকি মতামত
কোনটো
সংৰক্ষণ যেনেকৈ ধেমাজিৰ কথা কৈছে তেনেকৈ কোকৰাঝাৰ
না এইখিনি আমি ডিটেইলছত আমি নিশ্চয় আকৌ ভৱিষ্যতৰ দিনত যাম এটো এটা প্ৰাৰম্ভিক প্ৰক্ৰিয়াৰ জাস্ট আৰম্ভ হৈছে আৰু আমি দৰকাৰ হলে আমি নিশ্চয় লগ কৰিম
And we have exclusive reactions coming in from Cabinet Minister Ashok Singhal, who said that the deliberations with the ECI was good and the delegation has taken into account the suggestions raised by the government. Singhal further added that there are chances of certain changes in some of the constituencies. He hoped that the delimitation process will likely be over before 2024 Lok Sabha polls.
The deliberation was good. We have forwarded our suggestions, also the request, and they have patiently given us the hearing. I feel they will take a judicious decision on our submission, and I feel that delimitation process will be completed very soon.
What were the points?
See, our first point is that Upper Assam district, where the population growth is less, and the districts which has adhered to the population control policy of the country, they should not be penalized by decreasing their seats in the assembly. And if we decrease that seat, people will think that abiding the government policies, following the best practices is detrimental in future. So that may create a situation where people may not follow the government policies properly. Second, our suggestion was there is a Kokrajhar seat is reserved for scheduled tribe plains. So it should continue be reserved for scheduled tribe plains. Dhemaji seat is reserved for 2 seats are there, which is reserved for the ST people. In future, if the seat is increased in Dhemaji district, we should give representation to one non-ST seats also should be created so that non-ST person also can participate there. Moreover, the point we raised is that Assam is represented by a lot of ethnic communities, scheduled tribe communities, different caste community. So to give voice to all the caste and communities, we must create constituencies. If required in a district, one seat may be of a less number of voters also, if that gives opportunity to the marginal communities in that district for representation in the assemblies. I think by and large there will be little changes. It cannot remain same because 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛 is a constituency where only 1,20,000 voters, 1,25,000 voters are there. We have a constituency in Dispur which has a 3.5 lakh voters. So I think if we rationalize it, somewhere the constituencies will get rationalized.
And what is the timeline that you have got?
That election commission has to tell.
Will it be completed before the 2024?
We wish that it should be completed as soon as possible. We think that it should be completed as soon as possible. But end of the day, it is the call of the Election Commission of India, how they take it up and how fast they can do it. We wish that it should happen before Lok Sabha election.